Generally, we move from technology to education. We make technology and fit it into the classroom. But what if we move from the classroom to the technology? What if research takes inspiration from real classrooms?
Even if Socratic dialogues don't have in school, so what I do, I thread build all the things and then I find the assumptions.
Thread building, I use it because it's simply some things you understand, some things you like, some things you want to remember. You're putting them in a organized manner, like a string, right? Putting everything, tying everything up.
Spot the assumptions and spot what's contrary in my perspective and that education's perspective, and then question the teacher.
You like that? Well, that is a very different approach to education, a very different approach to technology in education. Very meta, very deep. But is this possible? Will schools and parents accept this kind of approaches to education? Well, they will if you're visionary enough to pick the right niche, to be very choosy.
And he can think beyond the point, and I mean, every time whenever he discusses anything, it is always in a very holistic manner. He takes up the points in a very clear manner.
In terms of thoughts, yes, I could see that is happening, but in feelings, we are not able to rate him properly.
I am able to judge my child where he is lacking, which I was not doing. I was not able to do a few days back because I was not having these parameters before me. So at present, I am able to tell him that okay, because you have to do this also. You have to learn. You have to start doing this also. So thank you for showing us this part.
Because we will have to allocate more time with him so that he will start sharing it. So some of those learnings are from our side only.
Now, how do you know if this model is going to work? Are you going to wait for these kids to grow up another 10, 15 years for them to become thought leaders and then the model gets validated? What if we can work with those individuals who are somewhere in between? Absolutely. Can we test this model with interns?
We are trying to, find out ways to solve those, problems. And it's like we are developing ourselves at DT and at the same time transforming them into products.
The social scorecard activity that we do every week, which is part of the DT systems, enables us to document all our thoughts, feelings, emotions while engaging in good learning processes.
We are growing. DT is growing with the help of this, ideas. And then finally, maybe the world will also grow when DT launches, these products.
It helps us find the bottlenecks. It helps us learn project management. It helps us learn lean manufacturing, Toyota, theory of constraints, anyhow, Goldratt. It helps us learn from thought leaders across the world and helps us incorporate our learnings in our work.
This seems exciting, but it's quite challenging because this needs constant research and innovation and it cannot be fast-tracked. It has to go in its stable pace. That consistent evolution is needed to build a product like this which can truly transform humanity.
And most of the edtech companies take the path of least resistance. That is the easiest path outside. They codify what is not dynamic. Now what you are doing is you are trying to codify the dynamic environment in a classroom.
I did it without myself knowing. Think about metacognitive thinking. So I was thinking about what I thought.
You are into a deep technology company. You are like that Visa platforms where all the transactions happen. Your thread builders are your learnability threads.
So thought leaders provide a universal lesson, and that universal lesson I compare it with two. One is wheat and one is chapati, ready-made chapati. When you have ready-made chapati, you can only eat ready-made chapati, but when you have wheat, you can mold it to chapati, roti and others. So the universal lesson will be more useful.
Those strands are all your mechanisms of reaching that learnability thing. Wherever there is learning, and that learning has to be simplified, and that has to be democratized, And their deep thought is,
we need your help right now. We need you to share this video so it reaches a lot of people. And hopefully amongst those people, there'll be few individuals who are willing to invest and be a part of this idea right from the initial stages. I invite you to the inauguration of the world's innovation capital. I invite you to the Deep Thought Valley. So share this video and be a part of this revolution of thinkers who are able to see the future much before it is created.